This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin. It's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Little late, but we're here.
There's not much to really talk about the past couple
Well,
of days.
maybe
There's some baseball stuff.
and basketball. There could be a chance. Well, actually, there's a big chance that some breaking news happens while we're doing this podcast because of the
Kind of
NBA.
breaking news.
Yeah, because of the NBA deadline. So there
Yeah.
might be some stuff happening, but I think we should just I think we've talked. Or no, did we do a score prediction for the Super Bowl?
No.
Yeah, we didn't. Let's do that first. Let's just get it over with. So we've already talked about who we think
Yeah.
is going to perform better, but here's my score prediction. I said McCaffrey's going to get 200 scrimmage yards.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think both teams are going to come out first half. It's going to be
I think it's gonna be kind of with the
I think it's going to be a quiet first half.
quiet first set. I was feeling different. I was feeling like say that the Lions game how it was last week, except the Niners were just gonna score like that. I felt it's gonna be kind of. I felt it's gonna be kind of high.
I think it's going to be a quiet first half. They're not going to really know what to do with the run game is going to show. McCaffrey is going to dominate.
I think
first half.
Pacheco could have a huge game.
Yeah, that also, but I think with McCaffrey, I think he's just going to be unbelievable. I don't know who's going to be the MVP. I kind of have to think about that a little bit more, but yeah, I think first half's going to be quiet. They're going to come out second half. And I got the 49ers winning.
You got the Niners one?
Yep.
I got
And I want the Niners.
So I want the Niners to win, but it's like, do I go with my heart or do I go with like what I know? I'm gonna go with my heart. I think the Niners win. I think the Niners win. Man, I think the Niners win 28-25. So that's how I feel. You know?
Yeah, it's a good. I would say, I'm gonna say the Niners win. I'm gonna say 31-28. This is gonna be my prediction. Do you think the game could go into OT?
I think it could, but I think it's unlikely though.
Yeah, I would love to see a Super Bowl game go to OT. It's been a while. When was the last time that happened? Was it
Falcons?
Yeah, I was about to say Falcons Patriots.
Yeah. Let's go to basketball though. What do you want to go with baseball first?
I'm good with whatever. We can just talk about baseball, I guess. Pitchers and catchers.
In a couple weeks, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know when they're starting. I know it's soon, but
How do you feel about Bobby Witt getting paid?
it's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I feel like every contract is a lot of money,
Yeah, but I don't
especially
know.
like the superstar contracts.
Mhm.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like I think it's too much.
why do you think it's too much?
I mean, he was good last season.
He was great.
I think it's way like
Do you think they should have waited a year?
I don't think they should have signed him to how many years they signed him for?
11.
Yeah, I don't think they should have signed him for that many years in the first place. I think they should have signed him for maybe 3 years.
3.
Well, I guess he is. It's hard. I feel like because his first year was shaky. It wasn't great. I remember. Oh no, he had.
He had a good year.
Oh no, yeah, it was 254 batting average.
I think
But he started. I don't think he played the whole year.
he played 150.
Last year he did great. We all
Yeah.
know, like he did good. It's just, I don't know. I feel like the Royals are kind of
You don't think the position to win yet to be signing
like
him?
I don't know. I feel like the Royals are kind of in a. If that deal does not work out, that would be bad. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like the deal does work out, but also I feel that I think they should have signed him now because the price only gets higher with these type of players.
Mhm.
So like if they didn't sign him this year, then it could be looking what do you get 288.7 was that for 11 years?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I just feel like
I-
there's
I-
so much money for.
I think that if they waited a year, it might have been 350. Like that's how I feel. That's how good I feel Bobby Wood is.
yeah,
I think it was the right decision to do with the Royals. I mean, you have to get your superstars locked in, and well, this is their only star player, so you gotta lock him in.
yeah.
What else happened in baseball? I think did Jock Peterson sign?
Yeah, with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. How do you like that deal?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I think it's a good move. Jock Peterson's always been that kind of guy that's just you put him in as a lefty, he can DH, he can be a nice pinch hitter. So I don't think really any team could go wrong with Jock Peterson. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. I feel like he's like consistent.
Yeah.
20.
He's a consistent guy that just hits the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a.
He's gonna be DHing.
He could be a starter, but in my opinion, in my eyes, he's more of a bench guy now.
He's
Or a
he's a
pinch hitter.
he's a DH. He's a DH against probably against righties, and
Hmm.
he probably is a pitch hit guy
Yeah,
against
he
righties.
seems to me more as a platoon
lefties.
player than a starter now.
I mean, with the defense too,
Hmm.
because Arizona is big on defense, as they've shown. Like, I think last year they were one of the best defensive teams. I mean, I think they needed some more some more juice in the lineup.
Mhm.
I like the pickup.
Yeah.
Just because he's a solid vet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it can't,
like- it's
it
like
can't go wrong.
It's like Evan Longoria, except can hit the ball.
Mhm.
Then Jose Altuve re-signed
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that. That was.
Clayton Kershaw re-signed.
Mm-hmm. I was expecting that.
Yeah, that's like the big kind of stuff in baseball.
Hmm.
Let's go to basketball.
Well, a lot has happened in the past 30-ish minutes.
Start with the first trade of the day, though.
Hmm.
Buddy Hield, sharpshooter.
I'm not sure how to feel about it.
You not sure?
I think they may have overpaid, and they might be.
Because he's just on a 1-year deal.
Seeing this trade kind of confirms for me that the Sixers are definitely going for a playoff push.
Run.
Yeah, like, there's no doubt about it now for me. Maybe other people disagree, but
I'm not the biggest on Philly this year, just because how long is Embiid going to be out for? Because if he can't, because when's the last time he's been healthy in the playoffs? Like, has he really been healthy in the playoffs?
I don't know.
Kind of not.
Here's
Like-
how I think about it. If you're a center, a guy who's over 7 foot,
Yeah,
you're gonna get injured.
I get that, but
There's no
what the roster they have, I like Tyrese, I like Joel.
Mhm.
I think they could have used another star. I think Buddy Hield is a fine player. I think he's a good player.
That's what I mean.
I don't think he's a player that gets you to the conference championship.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a guy like DeMar or
Yeah.
like
People, rumors are Kyle Lowry. They're gonna try to go for him now.
I don't like Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Kyle Lowry could be good for a different team,
Hmm.
but
I
know.
definitely think Buddy Hield's an upgrade for Korkmaz.
he's
without
way
a
better.
doubt.
He's like 10 times better than Korkmaz.
Trading away 3 picks.
I think it was second round picks.
Yeah, but
And Marcus Morris and Furkan. I think Daniel House got traded too from the Sixers to the Knicks. For a
yeah, he
pick.
did. And then Marcus Moore's getting the keys to the city. Like,
Oh yeah,
last
I just saw a
week.
clip of that.
yeah, like, it's just a lot is going on in the NBA. When does it end? 3?
1.
Oh, 1. Yeah.
I hate that. I don't know why it's 1:00.
Um.
But yeah, I like the deal. I think he's the starting shooting guard next to Maxey.
Mhm.
Or they might. I don't know who the starting shooting guard is. I know it's Tyrese. I think Jaden Springer was starting yesterday. He was starting yesterday. He might. I think Jaden Springer might come off the bench now. Who's a small forward? I'm never good with the Philly small forward. So I know Tobias and then Joel on the front court.
Oh no, the deadline's at 3.
Oh, is that third?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I saw NBA Today special at 1:00. Look up the Sixers.
It's just gonna be. I hope. I want to see something big happen. I want to see like.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think that there's not too many too big name players.
Mhm.
So it was Tyrese. Oh, Tobias plays at 3.
I was saying they
Kinda
should get rid of
3.
Tobias.
I don't know. He's been good this year.
He's been good, but it's not working. We saw it with Harden. It's not working. So they gotta move on from it.
I think the tough thing is with the Sixers, if they weren't hurt, if Embiid was not hurt, because I think they were 3rd in the East when he got hurt,
Yeah.
and they dropped. So I think, if you're Philly, all right,
Mm-hmm.
and Philly loses in the second round,
I'm
wins
in the
again,
GMC.
Yeah, in the GMC.
Yeah.
Do you trade? Do you try to trade for a top 3 pick and move Embiid out and try to get as much as you can? Like,
Absolutely not.
why not?
It's just no.
But it's been the same. It's in the same store every single year. Second round exits.
I don't think changing Embiid being on the team or not is going to change that at all.
But I think at some point you got to hit the reset button.
Yeah, at some point. It's not yet. Embiid is, like, arguably the best player in the NBA.
But how long would he be able to play at this level if he
That's the thing
Gets
about
it
all
hurt.
NBA players. You
I
don't
get
know.
that. I get that. But with his stats and his injury history, how I'm just thinking as a fan, how much longer would he have to be this dominant, but you're still not getting over the hump.
That you never know.
I think if I was a GM,
I would not risk it, personally. I think it's too much. I think you have other pieces on the team that you could trade away for good value.
like who?
Tobias.
But he's last year's contract. It's
Like,
not gonna.
you can drop off so many players that would just make it better. Like, I think the MB thing is too much. There's probably there's 100% people out there that think about it.
Oh yeah, I think the GM probably said I think every GM has to have that thinking that at some point, like if say they go 2 more years and they keep going second round exit, I think at some point Embiid's gonna want out, and you gotta trade. Because I think if you can land a top 3 pick and trade Embiid and get like some valuable assets that could help your team go, I think you have to look at it if you can't get out and build around Maxey and someone else.
Breaking news. Detroit Pistons are finalizing trade to send guard Al Burks to Knicks.
For Pitt. He goes back to the Knicks?
I don't know for what, but
Gordon Hayward got traded. That was something to OKC.
yeah.
Davis Bertans and Trey Mann got traded
Isn't
to
I feel like I know Trey Mann, like that name. That name seems
Florida. He plays.
Is he young?
He's like 24, 23.
Yeah, okay.
He's been on the OKC for the past 3 years.
Oh, he was on okay, that's why I know him. I know who that is now.
Him and Bertans got traded to the Hornets. I like the Gordon Hayward addition. I think they needed a vet in there. Also, who can still score the basketball and play. Just fun, just good basketball. So I actually like coming off the bench and being like the 7th or 8th man coming off the bench. I like that because you got your starting 5 already with Shea.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. Josh Giddey.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey. What about, and then small forward, they're going to have...
Small forward, Jalen Williams. Is it J-Dub? Or is it someone else? Oh, does he come out start? OKC. So then I think J-Dub either plays the 3 or the 4. And I Chet's the 5. It is Lou Dort plays the 3. That's... See, I like this coming off the bench. You can put...
I don't know who this is, but...
Oh, wow, that's actually a good move. Daniel Gafford is good center. Good rebounder.
Good ball player.
Good ball player. He's a good ball player. Finishes.
Yeah, I think that's a great topic though about the Embiid situation.
I think it is because
I think there's gonna be many people that say they should get rid of him. I think it's too much of a risk personally, and there's more pieces to unload before him. That's how I feel. Now, if Maxey didn't exist, if Harris didn't exist, and they're making the playoffs like this with only Embiid, then I would probably consider it. But since they have more pieces to unload before Embiid, I don't know. I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Mm-mm.
Who else got traded today? Oh, Kelly Olynyk got traded for a first-round pick.
How old is he?
He's in his mid-30s, I think.
Yeah,
he
needs to.
But also OJ Abaji, who's a young player who could have some potential. Oh, Quentin Grimes just got traded. So Quentin Grimes goes to the Pistons for Alec Burks. So.
Oh, and switching the topic, but NFL announcement: Eagles are.
Oh yeah, I
playing
forgot about
Brazil. Not sure against who yet, but.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's awesome. I personally, I was talking to gym teacher Mr. Lewis about it. He actually said that it would be a great idea to do Eagles and Steelers, and I thought that'd be so cool if they did
Very
that.
cool.
Like two PA teams just going at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it would be a nice game. I hope it's not like a team that's not interesting, but I guess we will see. I wonder when they're
Yeah.
gonna come out with that second team.
It's probably gonna be a little bit before the schedule drops. But going back to some of these like trades that happen, I don't get why the Raptors think they're they're still in like a mode.
Mm. The Knicks are sending Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, that's the
and
Pistons.
yeah, did you just see that too?
Yeah, I don't. But for the Raptors, I don't get why they're trading. I don't know if it's their first round pick. Oh, they're also signing two future second round picks. The Knicks are, but with the Rats, I just don't know why they're trading their 2024 first round pick.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of odd. I just
Speaking of the Raptors,
they're a confusing team.
it happened a while ago, but how do you feel about the Siakam thing?
I like it for the the Pacers if Tyrese can stay healthy. But also now they're looking to flip Bruce Brown, which I think they probably should do, just to get more assets.
Mhm.
But I think it's a wait and see for the Raptors, cause they gotta see like how RJ is gonna, cause he's him and Pascal were the two big pieces in the trade. Pascal was the biggest piece, but RJ was, I think, the second biggest piece.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know if there was a first round picks in there. There probably was.
Mm-hmm.
But if RJ Barrett can elevate his game, which he has to do, he can't just.
Yeah, it's basically he has to
He has to get. I mean,
it's either he does he either does or he's a guaranteed sixth man,
or he's like
a bench player. Like it's that simple.
I mean, he's averaging 19 a game.
How many minutes?
I think he's averaging 30 something.
Yeah, like I don't.
30. He's averaging 31. But if his 3-pointer, that's probably what like if he's gonna attempt, like he's right now with the Raptors shooting 39% off of 4 attempts. Like if he can at least keep like a 37% and hit, I mean
Put up more shots.
I mean he's shooting out of his mind in Toronto right now. He's shooting 54%, 51, yeah 55%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean he's having a great little stint. He's not shooting good with the free throw line. But I mean, he's averaging 21 with Toronto right now. But if he can stay like that, then I think it'll be a good win-win. And if Pascal does resign, because I think he does. Do you think he resigns with Indiana? Because he's a free agent after this year.
I don't really know much about the whole deal and stuff and how it went down and how.
I think he wanted to play with Tyrese.
If he wanted to get traded, then I see him staying. I don't see a reason why he would leave.
And plus, he gets to play with Tyrese Halliburton.
Who's a
dog?
He's a dog.
So is Pascal.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just refreshing Wojnarowski's page to just see if anything else happens. But yeah, I think we should talk about I want to talk about more about NFL, but we already covered most of it in the other podcast. So
this is a part of you where it's kind of tough to talk about stuff because there's not really free agent signings in baseball.
I know. Nick Saban joining the College Game Day cast.
I did not know that.
Yep, it's official. He's joining. People are saying that. Who's the guy that puts on the head for the team?
Lee Corso.
People are saying when he leaves, he can be that new guy, or something like that. And I love it. Obviously, I think it's great. I think he'll fit right in, and hopefully we can see a smile out of him once in a while.
I think he will. With
Yeah.
Pat McAfee there. Yeah.
Pistons are trading Bojan Bogdanovic
Oh wow. Wait.
to the Knicks also.
Wow.
Evan Fournier and Malachi Flynn will go to Detroit.
See, Evan Fournier was probably to make the contract stuff work because he's on a big contract. That's a big piece. They kind of needed that. They needed that. They needed others because with with Julius Randle out, they need a scorer to
Mhm.
go along that can shoot the ball. So, I mean, I feel that's a great trade for the Knicks. The Pistons, they should trade him last year though. His value was at an all-time high last year.
Mhm.
And you probably could have got like a first-round pick last year for him. But
Yeah.
maybe they get a first-round pick, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Looking at the whole Embiid situation with him being injured, who's your prediction for MVP this year?
So you got
I'll start off. I want it to be Shea, but I don't know. I absolutely think he can keep it up. It's just a center in basketball like now is just they're everything to a team. Like
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like he would have to play out of his mind, or can keep playing and something happens to the other runners, which is probably Jokic and Giannis. But it would just be. I just see it unlikely for a guard to win MVP now.
So
I guess.
I think Shea's up there. I think Anthony Edwards is up there. Jokic. I think Kawhi could be up there.
Mm-hmm.
My vote, if I had a vote, Jokic would be one. I love what Ant's doing. He's been balling out. Shea's been balling out. I think if they're the 1 seed, man, and Shea continues, I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, if he continues to play like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Donovan Mitchell could be up there soon,
it's just like
but he's missed some games.
like Jokic is one. I feel like triple double away from just like pushing to first place. Like a
Yeah.
center is just so.
If Shea keeps averaging what he's averaging, though, and they keep winning, I mean, I don't know how, like, if they won that West and he's averaging 31 and 5 rebounds and 6 assists, then I think you have to you got to give it to him, man. And he's leading the league in steals.
Yeah.
He's not turning the ball over that much. What's he shooting for? He's shooting 54%, which is his career high, and 35%, 36% from 3, which is his third best. I mean, and he's shooting 89% of the free throw. I think probably should be there.
Mm-hmm. Also,
In my opinion.
for the NFL, has that Super Bowl night ever been a thing? Like the night before?
Give me about that.
Like how all the players got interviewed?
Yeah, it's always happened.
I feel like I don't remember that at all.
Marshawn Lynch got blind guys like what's it called? Don't find me. I'm just here. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I've never seen it happen.
So
but
the full trade for the Pistons, the Knicks received Bojan Bogdanovic, Alec Burks from the Pistons for Quentin Grimes, Evan Fournier, Malachi Finn, and 2 second-round picks. I think the Knicks won this trade. If Bojan plays how he is, Bojan's averaging 20. If he keeps that up, maybe he probably won't.
Mhm.
Probably go down to like 19, 18. But if he stays at 20, 19 and a half, I think the Knicks win that trade. But it's early though.
yeah, we'll have to find out.
Uh,
But yeah, it's just there's not really much going on as big news, but yeah, I don't. Do you have anything to talk about?
Maybe something pops up. Maybe something. But
Yeah, I don't really want to end it just because in 20 minutes some huge trade could happen.
yeah, something could happen.
So-
But also, the Phillies make a deal. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, we're all waiting.
My phone is dry of Phillies.
Yeah,
Like there's
Blake Snell's still up there. I mean,
he's still up there. People
Now-
are still out there. Some good relievers are still out there.
something we can talk about.
Some.
Totally forgot. Just saw us on Instagram. Trevor Bauer is still out there. He could come back.
He could. Does he come back?
I don't know.
I think he hates the MLB now. Just because of what happened.
Yeah, but if he got offered, by a certain
What,
team
what was his Dodgers contract?
a lot. It was 100 something mil. I
Dude,
think.
that when he was with the Dodgers, that rotation was so nasty.
It was 100. I want to say like 120 mil or something.
I think it was-
3 year 102 mil.
Dude, what was the rotation that year? It was him,
Bueller, Bauer, Kershaw,
Urias,
Urias.
Tony Gonsolin, or Dustin May.
I
You could probably switch on baseball.
I don't
Reference.
think it was. I feel like it was Gonsolin. Because I really don't recall a time where Gonsolin wasn't in the rotation.
I feel like he started his starting pitcher last year. Starting the rotation. Stats, not stats. How many games did he play? He pitched
I'm
13 games.
That's it.
Yeah, he had 2.59 ERA.
Yeah, he was good.
His celebration still the
The sword. Yeah.
oh, it's so nasty. Sucks.
Oh wait, I was
it
thinking
would-
13 games, as in like
he pitched
he
13.
was there.
It was
He pitched
Bueller,
13 games, that makes more
Urias,
sense.
Kershaw, Bauer, Gonsolin, and then they trade for Max Scherzer later in the season.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine all those guys on one team.
Totally forgot Max Scherzer was on the Dodgers.
Dude, that it sucks that it was only there for Gonsolin only pitched 5 games as a starter, I think. Or
It
most
literally
difference-
proves that a super team doesn't always work out. It's just all about chemistry. It really
Dude,
is.
they looked on. Dude,
Look at the Diamondbacks.
look at the ERA of the Dodgers pitching staff in 2020, like their starters or whatever year it was. Bauer was there. Before, like, dude, it was a 2.4, 2.9, 3.5 by Kershaw, but then 2.5, 1.98 when Max Scherzer was red hot, and then Gonsolin had a 3.2. In the bullpen, Jansen had a 2.2. Blake Tron had a basically a 2.
Mhm.
Dude, no one had over a 4 until you got to David Price.
Yeah.
Remember, he was
He had his moments, though. I'm not gonna lie. He did.
that Dodgers team. No, it was the next year they had 111 wins.
Yeah.
I forgot they had 111 wins.
Yeah.
That
And
was
it was the year with the Giants too.
No, that was
Or that was the year before
106.
that.
Yeah,
was the year before that.
the year where they traded for Trey Turner.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
It's just, and then they got Yamamoto. It's just the Dodgers are in a good place. But
Baseball kind of make you forget what happens after because how long they play.
exactly. Like I totally forgot that Scherzer was on the Dodgers.
He was unhittable too.
Yeah. Like,
Just went through that.
but
Was it a
I don't know
stroke?
if I can.
Cody Bellinger's still out there.
Yeah, but I think
You think he goes to the Yankees or what do you think he
it's
does?
probably gonna be the Yankees or resign.
I hope he resigns.
I think he liked it in Chicago, so I wouldn't really see why he wouldn't. He did well, so if I were him, I would just resign because he did well after slumping. But yeah, there's really nothing much to talk about. But is there another flag football game going on for football for NFL?
I don't think so.
I saw something that like Cam Newton and Michael Vick are playing.
Oh yeah,
I saw that and I was confused.
it was 21 Savage I think versus Metro Boomin.
That's what it is.
And Metro Boomin
Is
put
it like?
"Don't be scamming" or whatever it
Oh,
was.
it's tomorrow.
He got one in that game.
I mean, I want. Look who's on the teams. Let's see.
You mean Metro, man? I love Metro Boomin. Great
Give me
artist.
Team Metro.
Yeah.
They got Cam. They got.
I thought that was Vic. I thought Vic was my team.
No, Vic is on 21, but Vic's team has.
Is Kai Sinet in that game?
I don't think so.
I thought he was. No, he's in the
Oh,
NBA.
they have Mike Vick and Bijan. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be. It's gonna be interesting. I don't even know how it's gonna like play out. Like I don't really know. anything
Did
about
you
it.
see the NBA? Are you gonna watch the NBA celebrity game?
Maybe this year, just because of the people I've seen.
CJ Stroud's in that.
Yeah,
Michael
like,
Parsons.
I feel like it could be enjoyable.
They should have put Flight Reacts in it though.
Yeah,
That would
that would be great.
been
Um,
FTC.
no,
What you
if
said?
they, I feel like I'm like more interested I feel like I never saw these like announcements of people getting introduced into this celebrity game, and now all of a sudden I am. So now I'm kind of
Yeah.
interested. But is there anything going on with college football? Like at
No,
all?
not. I don't think recently there has.
Oh, Alabama made some signings. I knew that, and they're under investigation
For what?
for
Tampering.
tampering, not in the like portal time, and like talking to other players.
Wow, look at you. Your team
Well, it's not
cheating,
confirmed.
cheating like they always do.
But Ryan Williams,
Yeah.
he
I
can-
thought he was gonna go to Auburn for a second.
nah, he
And
knows where to go.
Auburn's got a nasty receiving crew now with their 2 5-stars.
Hmm
Watch out.
And then I wonder how involved Saban's gonna be with the team. He said he doesn't really want to like go away from it, but I really wonder like what his role will be. Because he's not gonna be standing on the sideline or anything. He's just gonna be, I think, just interacting with the team. But
I think this should be a last NBA topic if something pops up.
yeah,
Do you think DeJounte Murray gets traded?
wait, he's the
Hawks guy.
yeah. Why would he get traded? Like, what's
Well,
the whole thing going on?
they're not playing good.
Is he like expensive?
He's having a great year. You know, he's been averaging 21, 5 and 5. Hawks are not really playing that good. There's a lot of teams that would be like that want DeJounte Murray. I think his contract's until 2026, 2027. I feel like they should trade him. I mean, you gotta get I feel like at like these points of teams, if you have a star player and he's mid-20s, late 20s,
Mm-hmm.
how old is DeJounte Murray? I think he's like 27.
Hearing just from what you said, like all the information I got from what you just said,
Yeah. Also, very good on
I
defense.
think they should trade him maybe, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's what some
um,
reports have been saying.
Just because you never really see a team kind of make like an impulse decision on a star player like that. I feel like
The Nets.
okay, that is like
That was cat. That was
yeah,
like
that was like that doesn't count.
that was like grade 5 earthquake.
But I don't know. I don't really see it happening. I don't
He's
see.
27.
I feel like all this stuff happens whenever they become free agents, and then
Yeah.
that's usually what happens.
There was talks between them and New Orleans to try to get him with C.J. McCollum on the same backcourt. Dude, New Orleans is so fun to watch. I like watching them.
But
I think that's it.
yeah, I think that about wraps it up.
So I have we can talk about.
No, in our luck though, we're gonna end it at some crazy NBA news is gonna come on. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But
Hopefully.
yeah, we'll probably be back next week. I would assume, unless something crazy happens tomorrow or
Unless.
today. But yeah, this is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin. We'll be back next time.
Hot